My name's Dennis Wilson. I am the PPC candidate for the Toronto St. Paul riding, June 24 by-election. What is the situation in Canada right now? The situation in Canada is that we now have warring factions, those for climate change and those that don't believe in the argument for climate change, those against climate change policy. Why do we have such a confrontation now in this country? Because our government failed to communicate. They failed to let the people know the science behind what was going on. They failed to let people know that there was a strong Canadian interest in what was happening. They have failed to communicate why we are doing what we're doing. If our government wanted to clean up this mess, they would halt all initiatives involving climate change. They would seek out the Canadian academics that are specialists in the area of climate change, both those for and against. They would have them write position papers, and then we'd go to public forums where these experts would appear before the public, and the public could ask them questions. There would be questions for the argument of climate change. There would be questions against the argument for climate change. But at least there would be a discussion, and the Canadian population could be much better informed and be able to formulate a much better opinion on whether there is an issue of climate change for Canadians to respond to, or whether there is not a significant issue in climate change for Canadians to respond to. The forums, there should be drafted a Canadian policy decision made by Canadians, made in Canada, with Canadian demographics at play, with Canadian interests at play, with Canadian industry at play. My question to you is, do you want to be led by the government that doesn't even see the problem? Or do you want to be led by a party that has an awareness of the issue and can bring forward a solution? My name is Dennis Wilson. I am the PPC candidate for the June 24th by-election in Toronto, St. Paul. There are many things you could do for us to help us win in this election. Donate, put a sign on the lawn, canvass with us. But the most important thing that you could do for us is share this video with family, friends, associates, and the next best thing you can do for us is get out and vote. It's a long ballot. We're the second last name on the ballot, so go to the bottom of the ballot and vote Dennis Wilson, PPC. Thank you.